Hello everybody. God, that is not a good way to start, but yeah, as you see on screen, Yakuza. What am I talking about in this video? Yakuza. So, I was going to talk about the TV show. I only watched one episode and I hated it. It was so boring. The acting was awful. And while it wasn't very good. The acting felt, I don't know, just felt more like they were acting. I don't know, that's what actors do, they act, but when they do it properly, they make the character seem real. But yeah, this doesn't do that. And Kiryu is lame in it. They sort of disrespect Kazuma in the show. You know, the one that got them into it. You know, they respect him. They don't in the show. They hate him. But then again, that's the thing. It's Amazon, and it's a company that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Because what did they tell them not to do? Don't play the games. But it says based off the games. So why weren't they allowed to play the games? That's a bit stupid. But that's that. Awful show. Watch it if you want to, but I would recommend not watching it. A waste of... Well, if you pay for Prime, it's a waste of money. So, I wanted to talk about the Switch port. Which... This is not what's on the screen now. This is the PS4 version playing in the background. And from what you're seeing on the screen here, it does exactly the same. And it even looks the same. They didn't, like, you know, downgrade it too much. By too much, there's a little bit. Very minor bit. But I guess if you were to play it from the Switch to the TV, like plugging it into the TV, you'd probably notice it. But on handheld mode, it looks... I've got it in front of me right now, it looks pretty good. I haven't beat it. I've got 21 hours. I've just been messing around, have all the techniques. Not the Dragon of Dojima ones, because they're too tough, but... Here's the thing. I just got it on here because I wanted to see what it was like. I actually thought it was more fun on here. Now, there are frame rate. I'm going to talk about the bad things first, before the good things. So, in battle, you do notice the frame rate. It's a tiny bit slower, but it's not... I mean, for the Switch, it's good. If it was like... Right, it's the Switch. What do you expect? It's not going to run 60, is it? So I say most of the time it can run 30, but I think it goes down to like 26, 25. But that's mostly in combat. But they did update it, so I think that it's a bit more stable now. Other than that, what else is there? Sound. There can be a few audio glitches. I only noticed one. I think it was in a fight with Majima, doing the Majima Everywhere event. I think it was one of the tracks sort of glitched out. For a minute it stopped playing. There was no music whatsoever. And then it kicked back in. But that was only minor, it only happened once. So they're the only problems I encountered. Oh wait. And some mini games, they don't play as well as they do on the PlayStation. Because these games were meant for this. Probably be fine on Xbox as well. They were made for controllers. So it was a bit odd to do mini games. Because they also did change how they play. It was the darts one. Because I like it on the PS4. That dart mini game is one of my favourites. And the pool. And the batting centre, but it's a bit not as good. Now moving on to good things. Out of all the ports that have happened fairly recently, like, oh, we can talk about ones from a few years ago, like Shin Megami Tensei 3 ported over to the PS4. There was audio problems. That was the only thing. Audio problems. The same thing with Persona 3 Portable when they ported that over. Audio problems. Like compressed music and voice acting. But Persona 4 didn't have that, which was weird. But this game doesn't have any of that. It sounds good. If you've got earphones in, it sounds good. Now if you listen to through the speakers, it's obviously going to sound a bit shitty. But if you haven't got a PS4 and you've wanted to play a Yakuza game, get it. I would recommend it. And it's not expensive. It's fairly cheap, considering it's a new release. It's a new port. Right? That came out in October. And it's cheap, which is good. That's the thing with these games. Like, when I've bought them, they don't cost very much. They're always reduced. They're always on a sale. Every single time there's a sale, there's a Yakuza game on there. So, yeah, it plays well. I'm satisfied with it. I'm actually having more fun on the Switch version than the PS4. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's in my hand. And because I can lay in my bed and play it. Just before I go to sleep, I can just punch some goons. I really should have done a review when I beat the game, but I thought I've played enough. It'll probably just be the same experience until the end. I know if I did beat it, I'd probably be a bit salty. I probably wouldn't give it I probably would have been more negative about it. Because that fight with, is it Jingu? That one's a pain in my arse. Even on the PS4 version, it's fucking awful. It's the worst boss in the game. Because he just stuns you, and he just blocks, he dodges everything, and he shoots you, you can't get near him. You have to do like a bunch of side quests to get some gear. That's annoying, but that's got nothing to do with the port. That's just annoying. Also, they did add 2 new things. Which was... oh, what was that? There was 2 new intros. Well, they're not new. They're already in the game. And I think one of them was in the Japanese version, because that came over there, that was there first, obviously. And they had a different intro, I believe. But yeah, this is 2 intros. If you turn on the game, you'll hear first one, which is a bit, it's not a vertical point, which I think that's what that's called. They don't play that anymore. It's a song that plays once in the game, so now it plays twice. It's when Kiryu's in prison and is now about to be released, I think. You only hear a snippet of it there, but that's the intro, you hear the whole thing. Now if you let it play, you get, what the hell is it called? Is it Receive You Reborn? That plays. I've heard that one before. That's a real butt rock song right there. I just think they should play Receive You on like every intro. Bring back intros, Sega. They're awesome. They were some of the best moments of starting up a Yakuza game. Right, just getting to the screen and seeing what the track is, and what's going on. My favourite one is probably I know we're going off track here, but I just want to give you my favourite one. You know what? It might be. It's 3. It's Fly, because it's the last boss song. Fly is an awesome track, and I really don't know what else to say. It's good. It's a good port. I recommend it. But if you got the PS4, well, if you travel a lot, it's good for that. You know, if you go on holiday and you're a bit bored, bam. If you're on a train or something, bam. I don't know about planes. Can you play? I'm gonna seem stupid. Can you play portable computers on a aeroplane? Alright, yeah, I assume you can, because you can use laptops and shit up there. Anyway, I recommend it if you have a Switch and not a PS4. If you have a PS4 and you thought it was going to be like sort of a different game, don't get it. But if you really want to get it, then get it. Also, this got nothing to do with the review. The review's over, so wait, let me give it a score. I'm not very good at these things. Ooh, 8 out of 10. Because of those other problems, 8 out of 10. So it's pretty good. But yeah, as new content is going to start coming out soon. Don't know when. Sometime in January probably. Maybe February. If this is 2024, I mean next year. Obviously, there's going to be tier lists. There might be. I might even react to stuff. But not like, you know, people playing games or stupid shit. I'll be reacting to like video game trailers, you know, new stuff coming out. So there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm excited to start doing that. But anyway, if you like this video, you know what to do. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.